Two countries, same region, same dream. But in 2026, one of them is quietly draining your wallet, and the other is secretly giving you 5-star experiences for half the price. And if you're still defaulting to Thailand because it feels safer, this video might change everything. Welcome back to Global Destination Decode, where we cut through the travel hype and give you the real picture before you spend a single dollar. Today, we're going deep into one of the most debated matchups in Southeast Asia. Vietnam, Thailand. Two of the most visited countries on Earth. Both exotic, both unforgettable. But in 2026, they are heading in very different directions. We're going to break this down into 5 categories: cost, luxury value, digital infrastructure, food and lifestyle, and the final money verdict. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which country fits your budget, your lifestyle, and your travel goals. Stay with me, because the answer might genuinely surprise you. Let's start with the number that matters most. What does a day actually cost? In 2026, a comfortable mid-range day in Bangkok, think a decent hotel, 3 solid meals, transport, and a coffee runs you somewhere between $65 and $90 a day. And that number has climbed because Thailand quietly introduced new tourism sustainability levies in 2025, adding fees at entry points, national parks, and even certain beach zones. It's not a catastrophic amount, but it stacks up fast. Now cross the border or book a short flight to Ho Chi Minh City. That same lifestyle, $35 to $55 a day, same comfort, same quality, half the price. But here's the layer most travel content ignores. Vietnam rolled out expanded visa-free access for US passport holders, extending stays and eliminating the fee friction that used to make logistics annoying. Thailand still has a strong visa setup, but Vietnam has used policy as a competitive weapon in 2026, and it's working. Yes, regional flights between Vietnam cities can feel slightly expensive compared to Thailand's internal routes. But when your baseline daily cost is $30 cheaper, you recover that flight cost in under 2 days. The arithmetic is simple. The implications are bigger than most travelers realize. Now, but let's talk about luxury, because this is where Vietnam is doing something genuinely stunning in 2026. Thailand has world-class 5-star resorts, the Aman properties in Koh Samui, the Peninsula hotels of Bangkok. Nobody's arguing that. Thailand's high-end infrastructure is polished, reliable, and extraordinary. But here's what's changed. Thailand has made a strategic pivot toward ultra-high net worth tourism, the kind of traveler spending $1,500 a night. And that pivot has created a massive gap, a valley right in the middle, where mid-range travelers who want quality but not absurdity are quietly getting left behind. Vietnam saw that gap, and they built into it. Da Nang, Phu Quoc, Hoi An. These are seeing a boutique hotel explosion unlike anything in the region right now. Modern builds, infinity pools, rooftop bars with ocean views, tech-integrated rooms. And the price? 40% less than a comparable Thai resort, sometimes more. Why? Because Vietnam's construction wave is new. These aren't hotels built in 2005 trying to stay relevant. These are 2023 and 2024 builds with 2026 amenities, offering a service-to-price ratio that, frankly, Thailand at the mid-range tier simply cannot compete with right now. If you've ever wanted to feel genuinely luxurious without the Bali-level Instagram pricing, Vietnam's boutique scene in 2026 is the closest thing to a loophole in international travel. Now I know what some of you are thinking. Okay, Vietnam's cheaper, but is it actually convenient? Fair question. Let's audit the infrastructure. Thailand's got a head start. The expanded BTS SkyTrain in Bangkok, long-distance rail upgrades, and a tourist app ecosystem that makes getting around almost frictionless. Chiang Mai, in particular, has become one of the best digital nomad cities in Asia. Reliable fiber internet, a mature co-working scene, and 5G coverage that rivals major Western cities. Vietnam is catching up fast. Hanoi and Ho Chi Minh City both completed major urban metro expansions that opened in the last 2 years. Imperfect, yes. Still ironing out the kinks, absolutely. But the direction is clear and the investment is enormous. On the tech side, Vietnam's 5G rollout has been aggressive, and the co-working cost gap is real. Hanoi, co-working spaces average around $80 to $120 a month. Chiang Mai, closer to $150 to $200. For a nomad on a long stay, that difference compounds quickly. Is Vietnam's tourist logistics as seamless as Thailand's? Not quite yet. You'll need a little more patience, a little more flexibility. The apps are less integrated and some areas still feel like genuine frontier travel. But here's the thing about frontier travel. It's also where the magic happens. Let's eat. Thailand's street food culture is legendary, and it still delivers. A pad thai from a proper street cart in Bangkok should cost you about $2 to $4. That hasn't changed dramatically. But here's what has: the lifestyle tax in Phuket and Koh Samui. The entertainment zones, beach clubs and tourist-facing restaurants in these areas have completely decoupled from local economic reality. A cocktail that costs a local 80 baht, you're being charged 380. A beachfront dinner that should be $10 is $45, and most tourists just accept it because it still feels affordable compared to New York or London. But compared to Vietnam, it's a completely different world. In Vietnam, pho from a street stall is $1.50. A proper sit-down lunch at a well-reviewed local restaurant runs you $4 to $7. A craft beer, and Vietnam has an extraordinary craft beer scene that most Americans have no idea about. Cost you $1.50 to $2.50 in places like Hanoi's Old Quarter or Da Nang's beachside strips. Vietnam's food and lifestyle scene hasn't undergone that same price decoupling from local reality. Not yet. And that authenticity is, right now, one of its greatest strengths. You're not just eating cheaper, you're eating truer. Here's the truth most travel content won't tell you. Thailand became the default Southeast Asia choice partly because of momentum, because it was first, because the content ecosystem around it is massive, and the English-friendly infrastructure gave Western travelers confidence. But momentum isn't the same as value. In 2026, Thailand is actively repositioning itself away from the budget and mid-range traveler. That's not a criticism, it's a strategic choice. But it means that if you're visiting Thailand because you think it's the affordable option, you might be working from outdated information. Vietnam isn't perfect. Infrastructure gaps are real. Some logistics require patience. Certain rural areas are still genuinely off-grid. But for the traveler who wants maximum quality per dollar and is willing to embrace a slightly less polished experience in exchange for something far more authentic and far more affordable, the math in 2026 has shifted significantly. Alright, let's bring this home with the number that matters. You have a $2,500 monthly travel budget. Where does it take you? In Thailand, after accommodation, food, transport, entertainment, and the new baseline tourism costs, you're living comfortably, but tightly. Maybe one splurge experience per week. You're watching the budget closely by week 3. In Vietnam, that same $2,500 gets you a boutique, hotel-level stay, daily restaurant meals, weekend trips between cities, regular spa visits, and you still have a buffer. You're not budgeting, you're living. So, who wins? Choose Thailand if you value polished infrastructure above everything. You want seamless, stress-free travel with world-class luxury options and an established tourist ecosystem. You're visiting for 2 weeks or less and maximizing iconic experiences. Thailand is still one of the greatest countries on earth for that. Choose Vietnam if you want the best value per dollar in 2026. You're a digital nomad, a slow traveler, or someone staying for a month or more. You want boutique quality without boutique prices. You're ready for something that feels alive rather than optimized. And if I had to pick just one for 2026's best value destination in Southeast Asia, Vietnam, and it's not particularly close. Now, if you think Vietnam sounds like the smart play, you need to see our next video, because we went deep on Vietnam's 5 cities, Hanoi, Ho Chi Minh, Da Nang, Hoi An, and Phu Quoc, and ranked them head-to-head for value, lifestyle, and experience. And the winner? It's not the one everyone assumes. Hit subscribe so you don't miss it. Drop a comment below. Are you Team Thailand or Team Vietnam in 2026? I read every single one. This is Global Destination Decode. We decode the world before you travel it. See you in the next one.